Hello everyone, welcome back to English Learner. Today is day 17 of my English speaking journey. Thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. Your support, your comments, and your encouragement really motivates me to continue this challenge. Today, I would like to talk about something very important in learning English. How I learn new English vocabulary. Many people ask me, how do you remember so many English words? To be honest, I don't try memorize hundreds or even thousands of words at one time. Years ago, I thought that learning English meant memorizing a very long vocabulary list. I bought vocabulary books, wrote hundreds of words in my notebook, and tried to remember all of them. But after a few days, I forget most of them. I realized that memorizing words without using them is very difficult. Now I use different method. Instead of learning 100 new words in one day, I learn only a few useful words. Usually I choose 3 to 5 words every day. Then I immediately use those words in sentences. For me, using a word is much more important than simply knowing its meaning. For example, if I learn the word improve, I don't just read the definition, I make a sentence. I want to improve my English. My students want to improve their skills. Our school wants to improve the quality of education. When I use the same words in different sentences, I remember it much better. Another example is the word challenge. I can say learning English is challenge, but I enjoy it. Being a school principal is a challenge. Every challenge helps us become stronger. The more I use the word, the more natural it becomes. Let me share another word. The word is confident. I can say, I want to speak English confidently. My students become more confident after practicing. Confidence grows through practice. Now, let's look at another useful word. The word is opportunity. For example, every day is a new opportunity to learn. Education gives students many opportunities. Speaking English opens new opportunities. Next, let's learn the word habit. I often say practicing English every day is a good habit. Reading books is healthy habit. Small habits creates big result. These are simple sentences. They are not difficult, but they help me remember vocabulary naturally. I also try to connect new words with my daily life. Because I work at school every day, many of example sentences are about education. For example, teacher, student, classroom, learning, discipline, respect, leadership, future, success, responsibility, communication, and teamwork. These words are useful because I use them almost every day. I also learn vocabulary from YouTube videos, podcasts, books, articles, and conversations. Whenever I hear a useful word, I write them. I write it down, but writing is not enough. I must use it. Sometimes I speak to myself. For example, today I learn a new word. I will use these words this time today. Sometimes I even create a short story using new vocabulary. This makes learn more enjoyable. I also review our vocabulary regularly. Review is very important. If we never review, we will forget. So every weekend, I open my notebook and read the words that I learned during the week. Then I make new sentences again. This simple habit helps me remember many words. Another thing that helps me is reading. I enjoy reading books and articles. When I read, I don't stop at every difficult word. I try to understand the general meaning first. If the same word appears many times, then I check the meaning. Because repeated exposure helps a vocabulary stay in our memory. Listening is also very helpful. I enjoy listening to English videos while driving or during my free time. Sometimes I hear the same words many times without realizing it. I began to understand how native speakers use that word naturally. Then I try to imitate them. Pronunciation is also important. When I learn a new word, I don't only learn its meaning, I also learn how to pronounce it correctly. I repeat the word several times, then I use it in a sentence. Speaking out loud makes a big difference. As a school principal, I always encourage my students to become lifelong learners. Learning should not stop after graduation. Teachers continue learning, this principal continue learning, parents continue learning, students continue learning. Life itself is a learning journey. That's uh, that is one reason why I started this English challenge. I want to show my students that learning has not age limit. Even though I am a school principal, I still practice English every day. Sometimes I make mistakes, sometimes I forget words, sometimes my pronunciation is not perfect, but that's okay. Mistakes are part of learning. Every mistake teaches us something. Instead of feeling embarrassed, I try to learn from my mistakes. I believe that consistency is more important than perfection. If you practice for 10 minutes every day, your English will continue to improve. Small progress every day becomes big progress after several months. Imagine learning only 3 new words every day. 3 words may seem very small, but after 1 month, you will know about 90 new words. After 1 year, you will have learned more than 1,000 useful words. That's amazing. And remember, don't only memorize them, use them, speak them, write them, read them, listen to them, repeat them. That is how vocabulary becomes part of your daily English. Before I finish today's video, let me give you a small challenge. Today, choose only 3 new English words, write them in your notebook, find their meanings, create 3 different sentences, read the sentence aloud, then try to use the words in real conversation today. You don't need to be perfect, you only need to keep practicing. Learning English is not a race. Everyone learns at the different speed. The important thing is never stop learning. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope today's lesson is useful for you. If you are also learning English, let's continue this journey together. Keep learning, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself. See you in day 18. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.